Tell me when.
Whenever. Just crack it gentle. There you go. Perfect. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a playlist, kind of follow the progression throughout the summer of planting tomatoes. I've actually been reading a lot about tomatoes, and I think I know more about them than I ever wanted to. And this year we're going to try something new with them. First of all, we scored some tomatoes yesterday at the farmer's market. We got 4 different varieties. Oh, interesting thing about tomatoes is that they're kind of a crawling vine. So if you didn't stake them up or trellis them in any way, they would just kind of crawl along the land and just keep rooting. And their roots are these little hairy buddies right here. Those turn into roots. So it isn't just what's in here, these are roots too. So one technique that I've learned that we're going to try is popping off some of these lower growths and planting it deeper in the ground. I may even pop off another one above the ground because our garden area is small and you're supposed to plant these about 2 feet apart. We just don't have that kind of space just to really spread them out that much. So we're going to kind of prune these throughout the season and keep the bottom sprouts from growing and let the plant grow up, and more harvesting of this. Plus that helps the plant gather nutrients from the ground and feed what's left rather than trying to feed all the extra stuff that really sometimes doesn't even grow a tomato for me. Also, this year we're going to try, I keep reading about putting eggs in the hole. So we're going to do 2 tomato plants with some eggs and just kind of see if maybe they produce more than the plants next to them, even though they're all 4 different varieties. I just really thought that would kind of be an interesting thing to try. My little loosey-goosey is my gardener, except Mary Rosie has really taken to gardening. She planted a black cherry tree today, which we are going to watch over the next couple of years, I hope, grow into something amazing. So let me tell you about the tomatoes that we got. This is, of course, episode 1 of the tomato saga. Like I said, we were at our local farmer's market. It opened yesterday here in Leavenworth. The first tomato we have here is an early girl. And look, she's already got some
Blooms.
Yeah, some little flowers starting on her. An early girl, I'll insert a picture here. An early girl is kind of a traditional red tomato. This is called a lemon boy. And this lemon boy isn't quite blossoming on the top, but look at how nice and green. Those are just new leaves, I think, Pumpkin. I don't know. These, and I'll insert a picture here. As you can see, a lemon boy is just a beautiful yellow tomato. And they're supposed to be kind of low in acid, I believe. I can live on tomatoes all summer. Usually I just go to the farmer's market and buy them because my tomato crop never does that well. So I'm hoping this year with the pruning and the different attention that we're going to give to them that they're going to yield a lot of fruit for me. I have so much I just have to give them away. You want some? This one is a yellow cherry. I'll insert a picture of some yellow cherry tomatoes here. Got some blossoms on him too. Now, the whole reason for planting a cherry tomato plant is so that I can eat it while I'm harvesting the others. And the last one we got is one that I've never tried to grow before, called a pineapple tomato plant. And here's a picture. they're weird. But the farmer who sold me these told me that they are the favorite tomato in their house. They look pretty meaty. And as you can see from the inside, I'll show the picture again. It looks like a pineapple. So I am so excited for this one. It's gonna take a lot of staking for it because they are kind of a bigger looking tomato. I saw a picture of somebody holding one and it like took up both their hands. So I am really excited about this one. All of them we're gonna pull off the bottom bits. We're gonna plant them deep. I'd like to try to plant each of them about 9-10 inches into the ground. I don't think we're gonna get quite a foot. Also, I learned in reading about tomatoes that if you take a growth off of the, use a healthier one. This one's got to go, okay? But if you take a growth off of the main stem and you take this inside of your house and you sit it inside a jar of water, in a week it will start to root because of the, you know, the little hairy guys on it, like I showed you.
Can we just like throw these in the dirt?
We can try to throw them in dirt and see what happens, but the thing is, like, it'd be so much easier to do that than starting it from a seed. I tried to start my garden tomatoes from a seed one year. Epic fail. I think I got 2 tomatoes out of 8 plants. Of course, they were planted under a walnut tree, and you can't plant under walnut trees, nothing grows. Lucy and Mary are gonna take these over and plant them, and when you plant this one, make sure you plant it all the way up to here. And then we've kind of loosened up the dirt, and I've kind of dug a bigger hole because I really want the roots to have loose soil to grow in and a lot of room to spread out. They'll make a stronger plant. And as we keep on pruning these throughout the season, hopefully, what we will have look almost like a tomato tree, because it'll have a long naked stalk with several sprouts of, I hope, amazing yielded tomatoes. So let's go watch the girls plant these.
You want me to smash the egg a little bit?
Nope,
more?
the egg is perfect, just cracked.
Okay.
And it will biodegrade inside of there, and the shell I know gives calcium, but I don't know exactly what the point of the
Yolk.
Yeah, the yolk and the white is. So we're putting a lemon boy in the back and the pineapple up front, and then over here, what did you plant already, Lucy Goosey?
A
Yellow cherry. So then that means the early girl is going to be up front. Further, something else that I've read, I'm trying to get a good angle here,
a castle. We're making a castle. That's what we're doing.
is to plant the dirt, plant it in dirt, of course, and kind of make the dirt into a mound with a moat around it. Because when we water it, we want to just water the root system. We don't want to water the leaves. Lucy, go ahead and pull off some of the bottom ones on there. Perfect. Perfect. So when we water, we'll water into the moat area and root, and try not to get the leaves wet, because that actually makes the plant rot and can cause blight.
So when we water them, we want to come actually down here and
Water them low. Yeah, we'll just put the hose down low, and it's okay if it rains on them, but as far as us watering them, we'll try our best to water them down low. So now, as Lucy's perfecting this
everything.
tomato planting here, looks good, girl. Looks great. We're gonna plant some peppers too, because salsa.
Salsa.
So what we have, Mary's putting into the ground Yellow Sensation, which is a sweet pepper.
Early sensation.
Oh, Early
Our dog
Sensation,
just got out. I hear him.
which is a sweet pepper. And Lucy's planting one called Mucho Nacho Jalapeno. Yeah, we do like some fresh salsa. The girls are doing so great. Thank you so much for your help. So the real task here is going to be keeping the dog from peeing on our tomatoes because he's a jerk. So I'm going to try to rig something up around the plants and hopefully keep him out of them. Stay tuned for next time. We'll check back in a couple of weeks, see how things are going, if we need any pruning done, and thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions or comments, or if you've tried the egg thing before or the pruning thing before, comment below. Let me know how that worked for you. Okay? Thank you. Bye.